Lori Davis with the City of Springfield's Environmental Services is joining us once again, and we continue talking about community resources. Today we are talking about the household chemical facility, recycling facility, and how to properly dispose of those. Lori, welcome. Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
So the Recycling Center for Household Chemicals, it is year-round, it's open year-round, and it's free, right?
Correct. We are so fortunate in our community to have this resource. A lot of communities don't have a year-round household chemical collection center. So first thing we need people to remember is that it is for homeowners or apartment family. It's a household chemical collection center. So unfortunately, businesses, schools, churches, this is not the place for those organizations to dispose of their waste. But for household disposal, you can first make an appointment. So you need to call ahead, make an appointment, and then we do have a limit on how much waste you can bring per trip. So either 50 pounds or 5 gallons of household chemical waste.
How do you pack them? How do you transport them?
Exactly. We want people to be safe. And so the first thing to do is get a box ready so that as you are doing maybe spring cleaning and getting ready to sift through materials that are maybe expired or you're not going to use them, they don't do what you thought they were going to do, you have a place to collect your materials. And so as you get ready to put things into your box, you're going to want to inspect the bottle, make sure there are no holes in it, that the material has not degraded, and then if it's a spray bottle, make sure that the nozzle is set to off position, and just put it in your box. And same thing with your next item. Maybe if you've got a metal spray can, make sure that the metal has not corroded. And again, there's no punctures. Make sure that cap is on nice and tight. A lot of times we get people, especially tending with used motor oil, they collect it in a container that was not the original material. So a milk jug, we love seeing people repurpose materials, but for the purpose of our household chemical collection center, our staff really need to know what you're bringing in. So it's very helpful if you put material into a container that was not intended for the material, just use a marker and label it for us. And then again, make sure it's got a really nice tight lid on there. When you put things into the box, again, you're going to want to double check, make sure that everything is standing upright and that it is packed in a way that's not going to cause things to have a chemical interaction on your way to the household chemical collection center. If you're not sure whether something can travel with another chemical or be side by side, our staff is ready to help you know what things you can pack next to each other or maybe get a second box. Once you're ready to make the trip on your scheduled appointment day, you're going to want to pack things, make sure maybe tuck some extra towels around so that things will travel safely without tipping over. And then we prefer you use either the back of your car or a trunk if you have that available. Once you arrive, then you don't have to do anything other than pull all the way through into our covered garage. Our staff will meet you there. They will remove all of your chemical waste for you, so you don't even have to get out of the car. And then once we remove it for you, then if any of the chemical waste can be recycled, we'll get it to the appropriate recycling facility. If it can't be recycled, we make sure that it is disposed of in a way that protects the environment.
Lori Davis, once again, thank you so much for being here
with
us
Jennifer.
on Daybreak.